Hi guys, it's Ruby from RS Fitness On Demand. This video is going to give you 5 tips and tricks to keep you motivated towards your goals. So these tips and tricks will be great for a beginner who's just starting out, doesn't really know how to get towards their goals. For somebody who knows their goals but not really sure how to get there, been training for a while and not really seeing that much progress. And for somebody who just needs a little bit of a boost, these are for you. So my first tip is track your progress. So by all means take your weight. I'm not saying don't take your weight, but only do it once a month max. So the weight is not the only way that you're going to see results. We also want to look at body fat percentage and circumferences, so they are your measurements. Now your body fat percentage, that's something that I can do for you. So if you are interested in that, please give me a shout, but it is something that most gyms do have facilities of doing. So either ask personal trainers in your gym, or they have the machines, usually in Boots or other stores like that, that you can hold on to and that will give you your body fat percentage. Now don't take these as set in stone, because they absolutely aren't 100% accurate, but they will give you a good idea of where you are and what's realistic for you to get to. Your circumferences are your measurements, so they are going to be taken from your body. You can do this yourself at home, but definitely do make note of it. So ideally you want to take that from your chest, your waist, your hips, your upper leg, lower leg and bicep. Those places are going to be the places that you see results the quickest and that's going to be the easiest for you to take. Again, that is something that I do for my clients, but you can absolutely do that at home. The next thing that I would recommend doing is taking progress photos. Now everybody hates taking progress photos and they are a little bit daunting when you first start out, but they are something that you will love to refer back to like 3-4 months into your fitness journey, even 2-3 years into your fitness journey. It's nice to look back and see how far you've come. Now what might happen is you might be heavier 2-3 years in than you were at the very start, but those progress photos will show how your body has changed, how your muscle mass has developed and how your fat has come off your body. So that's my first tip. So tip number 2 is plan ahead. So that is regarding food and training. So I tell this to my clients all the time, is get a weekly tracker and write down what you're going to do before it actually comes to doing it. So on a Sunday night, write every single meal that you're going to have in the week down so that you're accountable to that and your training schedule. So for example, on a Monday you're going to train arms, on a Tuesday you're going to train legs, on Wednesday is going to be cardio. So you are writing it down and you're accountable to something, so that if you don't get it done, you've got to find space in the week to do it somewhere else. So always remember that your training and food is 70% food and 30% training. Now you are never ever going to out-train a bad diet, and that is a fact. So make sure that your diet is in line with your goals. So there's no use you eating pizza every day, although that would be nice, wouldn't it? Eating pizza every day for every meal if your goal is to lose fat, because that isn't going to happen. So make sure that both your training and your food are in alignment with each other, that you're not trying really hard with your training and the food is going off course, because that's not going to get you anywhere. With that, food prepping is a must. So on a Sunday night, for example, when you're prepping out what you're going to have for each meal, you can also food prep for your lunches when you're at work. Now I know how easy it is when you get starving hungry and just have something that's just going to be quick and easy. 1, for you to digest and 2, for you to grab when you've got such a busy schedule. But if you go to work prepared, if you come home and you've got something prepared, you're going to eat it because it's there, and if it's healthy and wholesome, it's going to help you towards your fitness journey. In line with that, counting macros is a big part of that. Now it's not something that you need to concentrate on if you're just starting out and you're a beginner on this fitness journey, but if you're training hard, eating well but not getting anywhere, there might be something wrong with your macros. Again, contact me for that, because that is something I can absolutely work out, but it is something that you can track on MyFitnessPal, so it's a little app on your phone. So leading on for point number 2, we're going to move on to point number 3, and that is being accountable. So it's setting yourself what you're going to do and being accountable to that. Giving yourself goals that you're going to reach, giving yourself things that you're going to do, and definitely following through with that. So point number 4 is setting those goals. So I, for myself and with clients, like to set short-term and long-term goals. So that's goals that you're going to be reaching within like the first 2 or 3 weeks, and long-term goals that you're going to be reaching within like 12 to 18 months. So if you've got like a big event ahead, or if you've got a big holiday coming up, that is going to be your long-term goal, and it's what you want to be for that. Do you want to reduce body fat? Do you want to gain muscle? Are you looking at completely redoing your diet? You want to be living a healthier lifestyle? You're going to set goals for that long-term goal that is going to come in the future. Now, the short-term goals are things that you can do within 2 or 3 weeks. So that might be cutting out fizzy drinks. It might be not eating takeaways. Something really simple and really easy that you know that you can achieve. Now, it's really important to keep those goals in mind throughout this whole fitness journey, to know that you've got something to work towards. It's really hard to go into the gym and give 100% max if you're not doing it for any reason. So always find yourself that reason, be it for yourself, be it for a party dress, be it for your wedding dress. You want to make sure that you've got that goal and you keep it in the forefront of your mind, because that is going to keep you motivated. So last but not least, point number 5 on this list is ask for help. There is absolutely no shame in asking somebody like myself for help, because we're going to help you to get there in a more efficient, time managed and better way quicker. Yeah, so you don't want to be going into the gym and giving it 100% and not getting anywhere, when you could be doing something better for you that's going to get you there even quicker. So of course, the videos on RS Fitness On Demand are there for you to use anytime, any place, with anyone. You can do those at home, you can do those at the gym. Now, there's absolutely no shame in not knowing what to do when you initially start out in a gym program or a fitness program. And those videos are there so that you've got a guide to do that with. So that will be myself. So I'm physically doing those workouts with you in real time. So you can copy me, copy technique, and it's teaching you good ways to get fit and good ways to shed fat. The other thing is asking people that you know, asking people that you trust, that what they do, and see if that works for you. And also, if you get onto a gym plan or a fitness plan and it's not working for you, change it up. You want to find something that works for you, that you love, that you can invest a lot of time into, because there's no point in you getting up at 6 AM every morning and going to do something that you hate, because you are just literally not going to stick with it. So you want to find something that you love, that you can invest that time into, and that you truly form a bond with, because this, as always, is a lifestyle change and not just a 6-week diet, because that is no good for anyone. So leading on from that, learn, grow and discover what works for you. What works for somebody else might not necessarily work for you, or you might not necessarily like what works for somebody else. So learn what works for you, learn new things that you can do, learn how your body reacts to exercise, discover more, try new classes, try new things, and of course stay focused towards those goals. So with RS Fitness On Demand, I will give it the link in the description below. You've got a 7-day free trial that is no catch, no payment, no nothing, that you can try out these videos for free. So if you feel like you need a little bit of a kickstart into a new or existing fitness plan, give that a go. And of course, if you like this video and you have found it useful, please give me a thumbs up and please subscribe. And of course, you can turn that notification bell on and you will get a notification every time I upload. See you next time.